Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Thursday, everybody. I hope you guys are having a great week. We are back here with my favorite bet for the Thursday slate of games. We have a smaller baseball slate on tap today. We've got day two, round two of the NBA draft, and we've got some more Copa America action going on with two games tonight, Panama and the USA, and Uruguay against Bolivia. As far as Euros go, that's off until Saturday. We have advanced out of the group stages and we were into the round of 16 there. Um, yeah, it's been a good week for me. Apologies, no videos the last few days. Just had some stuff going on. But we're back today. Monday was the last video. We did hit our play there. We had a Copa America winner and then we pushed the baseball. So it was a 1-0-1 day there. Profit. I have been absolutely wreaking havoc on this Copa America tournament. Just absolute domination. We're up over, I think, 4 units for the tournament. We hit Venezuela money line last night plus 260. Had them over Mexico. I really just couldn't figure out why people wanted to bet on Mexico, given how bad they've looked recently, and then down a key player as well. I don't know, but we did hit Venezuela last night, and we have a 3 unit play pending on tonight's game as well, one of the games. But I have a bet for you guys. It's actually going to be a 2-pick parlay, and it's going to be one leg from baseball and one leg from Copa America. So for baseball, like I said, it's a smaller slate. There's only 6 or 7 games here. 7, I think. 8, maybe, I guess. Uh, just a few games today. Nothing really jumping out. I have gone in the Discord 2-1 on baseball the last 2 days. So we pushed on Monday, and then Tuesday I went 2-1. Yesterday I went 2-1. So if you want access to my full betting card every single day, as well as these tools that I show off here on the videos every single day, head to betkarma.com/pricing and sign up. And then you can sync your account to your Discord account if you want access to my betting cards. And we have some stuff coming in the future as well. Cannot comment on it at this time, but there are some big things in the works here behind the scenes. Hopefully, towards the end of the summer, when NFL is rolling around, we can talk about that on these videos. I also will be putting out some season-long fantasy football content. That'll be here on the YouTube channel, starting up here in the coming weeks. Once we get into July, so a few more days, I'll be posting some season-long fantasy football videos there. So if you guys play season-long fantasy, be sure to check those videos out. Subscribe to the channel and hit that notification button so you know when I post the videos every single day. All right, let's dive in here. Like I said, we're going to go one leg from baseball, one leg from Copa America. Starting off with the baseball leg, you guys probably know what I'm going to do here. If we're doing a parlay, it's fine to take some juicier legs here. We are going to take the Philadelphia Phillies money line. We have Zach Wheeler going up against Trevor Rogers. Yeah, so if you know anything about me and how I bet baseball, 150 is typically the cutoff for a money line for me, in which I will bet the money line. If it's anything over that, I like to parlay it with something. But I also have another rule when it comes to baseball. I pretty much never will bet a money line if it's minus 300 or over. I just don't think that there's any reason to do that in a sport as random as baseball. But I'm breaking one of my cardinal rules tonight. We are going to be taking the Philadelphia Phillies on the money line minus 300 for the first leg of our parlay. I don't really need to dive into this here. I mean, the Marlins are terrible. The Phillies are one of the best teams in baseball. Zach Wheeler, in my opinion, is probably the National League Cy Young. I don't know what the odds are currently. I know Ranger Suarez was up there for a while, but in my opinion, Zach Wheeler's been the best pitcher in the National League this year. He's been fantastic for the Phillies since they signed him. And I mean, he's just a great pitcher going up against a bad team. Now, his results against the Marlins are actually kind of a mixed bag. He gives up a 353 expected WOBA against them and 124 plate appearances. So not great, but even if he allows a couple runs, I have faith in the Phillies offense being able to get home against Trevor Rogers. He pitches rather from the left side. The Phillies lineup is very good against lefties. We have talked about that a few times on videos this year, But I mean, if we just look at the Phillies in general against left-handed pitching, if we isolate their numbers last year and this year, 340 WOBA as a team, 200 ISO, Schwarber, Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, Alec Boehm, Castellanos, Edmundo Sosa, all just fantastic numbers up and down the lineup here against left-handed pitching. So Philadelphia Phillies money line -300 is going to be the first leg of the parlay. On to the Copa America tonight. We have Panama against the USA at 6 o'clock, and at 9 we have Uruguay against Bolivia. That is where I'm going to be going with this play. We are going to take, there's a few ways that you could parlay this, I think. How I'm going to do it is we're going to take Uruguay for the first half. So first half money line, Uruguay, parlayed with the Phillies money line for the full game. That even gets us to plus 107 odds. So that's going to be the play for today. 2-pick parlay plus 107 odds. Uruguay halftime money line, Philadelphia Phillies full game money line. Parlay them together, plus 107 odds over on FanDuel Sportsbook. Here's why I like Uruguay, and here's why I think you can bet this a number of ways. So, like I said, we have a 3-unit play pending on Uruguay -1.5 in this game. If you didn't take that and you want to just do the -1.5 instead of the halftime, I think you can do that. I just don't want to put, I don't want to have a 3-unit play on this 1.5 and then put another unit. Like, there's just no reason for double down on that. So we're going to take the first half, but I see no reason why Uruguay doesn't win this game by 2, 3, 4, even 5 goals. They are so much better than Bolivia on paper. Bolivia might be the worst team in the Copa America tournament. They're terrible. They just lost 2-0 to the United States. And in all honesty, that should have been probably a 3 or 4-0 game. The United States had some pretty quality chances that they missed up and down the first half and second half of that match. So I have no faith in Bolivia whatsoever. Uruguay, on the other hand, this is a team I was very high on them in the 2022 World Cup. I love their roster. I think they're great up and down the board. And they have a new manager in Marcelo Bielsa, who I really wanted the United States to give a run at and maybe try and bring him in as manager. Obviously, they made their decisions and they released Greg Berhalter and then they brought him back. But I would have loved to see the United States take a shot and try and lure Marcelo Bielsa to be their coach. I love the way that he coaches. I love the style that they play, high press, very much attacking focused. Now, not every single team can play that way. You have to have a roster that's capable of doing so, and I do think Uruguay is certainly capable of playing that way. They have been incredible since bringing him in as their manager. Even outside of the Copa America tournament, when we talk about World Cup qualifiers, they've been great. And they're coming off a 3-1 win over Panama in their first game. Again, that could have been a 4-5-1 game. They had so many chances. Darwin Nunez could have had 3 goals himself in that game. And that's another factor of why I feel confident in this Uruguay team, because we know the story with Darwin Nunez at this point. He's very inconsistent. He has a knack for just putting himself in incredible positions and then not capitalizing and finishing the goal. We've seen that, during his time with Liverpool, but recently, especially since Bielsa took over as the Uruguay manager, he has been incredible for his country. It took him a while, but he did get a goal in that first game. I think he had 8 goals in 5 matches coming into that, his previous 5 with Uruguay. So he's in great form. And this is just a severe mismatch on paper. I honest to God believe Uruguay is going to win this game by 3 or 4 goals. So I have no issues taking them to be leading at halftime. If you want to take them -1.5, I think you can do that. It's kind of just up to you guys, but I'm not going to double down on that -1.5. So I'm going to take them to be leading at half, but really like Uruguay. I'm excited to watch this game tonight. Should be a lot of offense from them, and they should be able to find the back of the net quite a few times. So that's the play for today. Phillies money line, Uruguay first half money line. Parlay that together. Plus 109 odds on FanDuel, actually. I think that just moved a little bit. So plus 109 odds, even better for us. FanDuel is also offering, I see this on my screen, a 30% same game parlay boost for a Copa America tonight. I think that this Uruguay game is a great place to use that. So I haven't researched that at all. I'm literally just seeing it on my screen now. But with the amount of offense I think is going to be in this game, I think that that's a good game to use that same game parlay boost in if you want to do, Uruguay -1.5 and like Darwin Nunez to score, or I don't know if this has to be 3 legs or something. You could find something else, but yeah, I do think Darwin Nunez scores again. So if you want to bet him, he's even odds to score a goal tonight. That is not for the faint of heart, betting on Darwin Nunez to score a goal. It is it's a very interesting sweat because, like I said, he puts himself in just incredible positions, and for some reason, sometimes can't finish it. But this is the best possible matchup they could have. And Uruguay has a historical record of just dominating Bolivia on top of everything. So I think this is Uruguay's gonna roll here, and I'm expecting the Phillies to win as well. So if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. Please drop a like on the video. And like I said, subscribe to the channel so you know when I post these betting videos, and some season-long football videos will be coming soon as well. Good luck with your bets tonight. I'll be back tomorrow around the same time with the video. So good luck tonight, and I'll see everybody on Friday.